the reason why I think how can I help, or one of the reasons I think it's been so powerful for me, is because it puts you in control, it puts you in command, and you are actively reaching out and demanding or requiring an answer from that person. Not demanding like pointing a finger, but you're saying, how can I help? Give me an answer. Hey everybody, it is May 29th. I'm Adam. This is your daily dose of today. Yesterday, I shared my 4 magic words. How can I help? And I briefly explained how important they are to me and the importance of those specific words versus something like, let us know if you need anything. In your success, it's important that you take ownership. There is a great book called Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willink, and I highly recommend you read it. It's not just for those who are in entrepreneurship, but I believe everybody needs to take extreme ownership of their situation, of their issues, of the things they can control. It's a great, great book. What's even better is if you get the audio book alongside of it, where Jocko and Leaf read it. They're former U.S. Navy SEALs, and they sound just like you would expect U.S. Navy SEALs to sound, but it's a great, great book. I highly encourage you to read that. But the reason why I think how can I help, or one of the reasons I think it's been so powerful for me, is because it puts you in control, it puts you in command, and you are actively reaching out and demanding or requiring an answer from that person. Not demanding like pointing a finger, but you're saying, how can I help? Give me an answer. And another thing, again, remember, words matter. They matter so much. If I say, how can I help? An appropriate response or a grammatical response to that would be for you to explain how I can help. In other words, in this manner. It wouldn't be no thanks or I don't need any help. Now, those are obviously answers that you could get, but what I'm saying is those aren't the default responses, right? That's not how you would normally respond to a sentence like that. If I was to ask you, how many apples do you want, right? That question then asks for you to respond in a certain way with a number, right? When I say, how can I help? That then prompts the person you're interacting with to give you something to do to help with, even in some minor way. Well, you could help like this. Great, let me do that for you. But it changes your attitude, and it puts you in the driver's seat of pouring into somebody else. It makes you active and seeing. I cannot stress how important that is. We've talked about that numerous times during this daily dose of today, about how your success is so tightly coupled to pouring into others. Well, this is I keep using the term magic. It's not really magic, but the effects of it are nothing short of magical for me. But when you use this magical phrase of how can I help, it really changes the game, and it really unlocks your ability to pour into others. So that's what I'm going to share about that today. I'll speak a little bit more on this again tomorrow and probably through the remainder of the week. But get this phrase into your life. Try and utter this phrase at least once today to somebody and see. I want you to see. You got to mean it, but I want you to see what type of response it gets and how different that is when you use that and the response that you get, and see the interactions with people, see if it doesn't change. Challenge today is use that. So what are you going to do about this today? You're going to at least interact with somebody and ask them, how can I help? Start where you are. Let's get this thing going. This has been your daily dose of today.